Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 10 American Autoloading Heavy, the M6 Yo. This is, in my opinion, still quite an overpowered tank. It's a vehicle that every couple months I make sure to review, make sure to share my opinions on it so people know that it is still a really stupid vehicle. The M6 Show features two different gun options. You have a 3-shot 300 alpha gun, which deals 900 damage in a total of 5 seconds, because each shell has a 2.5-second reload time in between, and then you reload the whole clip. The double shot on this tank does 450 damage for the same grand total of 900, and does the 450 in 1.71 seconds. So you might be asking, well, why would I ever run the triple shot if the double shot does the same damage with more alpha and faster dumping time? And the reason is very simple. The double shot has less penetration, worse accuracy, and about 450 worse DPM than the triple shot. But I still think the double shot is completely overpowered due to how quickly it's able to get that damage out. And we're going to be seeing if that's the case today by going into battle. Well, we got the K91 and the VK72. Unfortunately, they were faster before we were able to really do anything about it. We can see that the 268 shoots at the VK in the crossing, and we are going to move over here. Oh, we have the mouse. All right, well, here's what's going to happen. We are going to aim it on the mouse. We're going to activate our reticle Cali, and there's 450, and there's 950. And there you go. That is the M6 Show. That was 950 damage you just watched get stripped off of a Tier 10 Super Heavy. And in 10 seconds, we'll be able to do it all again. And now you can start to understand why I think this is one of the most overpowered guns in the game. So we simply drive up the hill, we aim it on the mouse, and there you go, 460, and second one missed. That's just bad luck. It's not really the tank's fault, but we've still taken half of the mouse off anyway. If we had penned that one shell, he would have been a third gone, but doesn't really matter too much to me. I'm just going to reload, and we're going to stick our gun up. All right, let's just start pushing the mouse, I guess, right? It's probably the best play here. Let's aim it on his turret cheek. There you go, 469, 876, and then we start backing up again. Our team's already behind the mouse anyway. It's not like he's really a threat. We're going to start dealing with the K91 on our flank, who looks like he's trying to rush us full speed. We also have the 268 over here. We're going to reload in a couple seconds anyway. 3, 2, 1. There you go. One shell into the rear of his vehicle. And we're not able to get the second shell out just yet. However, that 268 looks like he is going to drive right out into the open. However, looks like we actually had a little bit of lag there, and our shell did not end up going where we wanted it to. Again, not that big of a deal. We're just going to wait 10 seconds, and we will have our full clip loaded. Hopefully the Ho-Ri... Oh, no, the Ho-Ri fires HE. Well, that's fine with me, because I'm trying to obviously get out as much damage as I can here. So let's aim it on the 268 and get one shell into him, and then we'll aim it on the K91 and get the finishing shell. So that is 3,500 damage dealt. We bled 0 hit points and had the freest farm of my life. And that's the double shot. Sure, could the triple have shot done more damage in that game? Yeah, it might have been able to. I actually think it would have been able to, especially against that mouse. We probably would have been able to reload quicker and get the damage out faster, which would have allowed us to get technically more out on the K91 and maybe even the 268. Yeah, probably could have done closer to maybe 4,500 if we were running the triple shot. But that doesn't take away the points that I'm still standing with the 2-shot, which is the fact that you get out the damage so much faster. I mean, you literally watched me look at a full health mouse, go wham, bam, take 1,000 off of his tank and back into cover in the blink of an eye. There's no other heavies in the game that can do that. And the reason it's so busted is because, sure, in that engagement, the triple shot would have been better because I had a free farm. But what happens when you don't have a free farm? What happens when you're in a tricky situation where you have to be careful, where you have to make sure that you aren't bleeding health when you're poking? Well, that is where the double shot just completely wins. Because the double shot, you only have to poke for 1 second to deal 900 damage. And then you just back into cover, and you've done your job already. That's the massive advantage that this gun has over the triple shot, is just you don't need to expose yourself. And people don't realize how important that is. The less time you are showing your tank to the enemy team is the less time they have to lower your hit points, which means that you can save health and deal more damage in the same amount of time with this gun. Not only that, but you can also run reticle Cali when running the double shot, where using the triple shot I'd more probably run shell reload boost. So we are going to be making our way in the crossing here. You'll also notice that the Yo is a fairly mobile vehicle. It's not the fastest, it only goes 35, but it has a very good power to weight. You can see even uphill, we're chilling at like 25-ish. It's actually a pretty mobile tank. I always found it funny in comp, people always said it was slow, even though it's probably one of the faster heavies just because of how good its power to weight is. So we are making our way through the hills here, and I'm hoping our Type 71 spots something, but we'll see. For now, I'm just going to wait in this bush. I mean, I'm very surprised the Type hasn't spotted anybody, because I really thought he would have. Problem is, we've nobody in the back over here, which could be a problem. We've the E100, and we still get 400 damage into him. That double shot is just insane. I mean, the fact that we were able to get a second shell out into that E100 and connect the second shell is ridiculous when you think about it. Now, we are going to move up. I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to get pushed or I'm going to get nuked, but the base cap is a serious problem. And while I don't want to be the one that has to YOLO into the base, I think it is smarter and just a good idea in general to be close to the base cap here. So we have the Badger, he gets shot. We also have the 50B in the back, and I was really hoping that we could get some damage into the 50B. However, it looks like that's not the case yet. Alright, we got the 62, we bounced the first shot. However, we still get the second shell out. That's 480 into his vehicle. And I don't think that 62A is going to be poking that anytime soon. Okay. Well, I'm going to reload, and I'm going to focus on pushing over here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's see. We got the grill in the back. We got the 260 in the back. Our Type's still pretty healthy. I'm just going to move up, and I'm going to see if I can get behind these guys. I don't really know why my team's playing so passive when we have the opportunity to play aggressive. Let's see. Is that 260 going to back up? Bruh. That's a little annoying, Type. Trying to aim in here. So we do have the 260. Oh, we also have the grill over here. Now that is a free 492, and there you go. That is 1,197. The 50B is trying to clip me, but he's failing miserably. Oh, he missed literally every shell on me. Great job. Our Type 71 just basically killed himself. That sucks for him. Doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. We've done a lot of damage already, and there's 1 and 2. This tank is busted. There's just nothing fair about this vehicle. I mean, 10 seconds we'll have our clip loaded again, and we're going to wait right here for now. That E50 is really what I want to get the nuke out on. Unfortunately, our team is just not in the best of situations right now. As much as oh, wait, there's the E50. And bonk, there's a 424. Bonk, there's an 848. There you go. Half of the E50M gone. So we're at 3,200 damage now. And again, we just wait. Name a situation where you're able to really counter this tank. Because all I do is I wait for the enemy to make a misplay. And then I absolutely bust in them. So we got the Badger above me. There's 419. And there's 837. So there you go. That is, that's all the Badger's health gone, and we reload again. We're already at 4,000 damage. This is great. Alright, 8 seconds left to go. Looks like the 50B is going to try and get some damage into the E3. And, well, we'll see. I mean, 268 is probably going to kill the E50. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. The 50B is going to try and kill him, and bonk. There you go. Pretty easy stuff. The M6 show is just busted. I don't need to say much else. I don't really think we had two pretty good examples there of where the double shot does equally well 4,600 damage in the second game played, obviously top on the team. I mean, it was the freeze farm of my life. And you can see that I'm averaging pretty good in the vehicle as well. The double shot, to me, is better than the triple shot. And I know that really good players, other friends like Fatness and Flossie really like the triple shot. And I definitely see the advantages. There are a lot. But for me, the fact that I'm able to deal 900 damage in such a short amount of time with almost no counter, I think that truly makes this tank overpowered, and I think that it allows this vehicle to get away with a lot more game-changing plays. You saw just a couple brief examples when shooting at the Badger, when shooting at the Grill, where I would not have been able to get out an additional shell if I was using the triple shot, especially on the clip that killed the Grill. There's no world I would have been able to get out that second shell because he was literally in cover. So there are definitely moments when this gun does way better with the double shot, and that's why I like it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.